Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about what it takes to be a successful professional photographer. Okay, the reality of it is that being talented and passionate isn't enough. It's a highly competitive market and you're going to need more than just your desire to be a photographer to be a success as a professional photographer. Now, the way you define success will vary from person to person. It could mean the respect of your peers, being well known, having an excellent lifestyle. But really what it comes down to as a professional photographer is, are you making ends meet? Are you making enough money? Are you turning over enough and doing it regularly and at a level that you can forecast that you can actually support your family and lifestyle with that income? So here are my top tips. Okay, now first thing, and I put this in first for good reason, is you need to have business sense. If you're setting up a photography business, it's no different to any other kind of business. You need to know how to budget, do cash flows, do invoicing, how to manage staff, how to find a location, how to, pay your bills on time. All of these different things are vital. If you don't know how to do it, learn it, find out how to do it. More businesses come undone, more photographers come undone because of poor business management than anything else. Another vital thing is your communication skills. From meeting and briefing clients to selling your vision to being clear about and understanding and setting expectations when it comes to briefing, it's vital that you can communicate clearly with everyone that you're dealing with, especially your clients. And one thing, as a good communicator, you have to understand that a negotiation isn't about winning and it isn't just about price. It's about really understanding where each person's coming from, what's driving them, what they need to achieve, and coming to a solution. I promise you, a good negotiation will always end with both parties feeling happy about the situation and wanting to work more together. As they say, you can milk a cow 1,000 times, but you can only skin it once. Keep it in mind. Another key point is set up systems and processes. That's going to make your life a whole lot easier down the track, whether it's the way you import and edit your files or the way you interact with customers from the first time they call you, what you say, what you do, how you follow up, how you track who you followed up with, how you make sure invoices are done. Setting up processes is vital, and when it comes time to sell your business as a sole trader, goodwill is great, but having systems and processes that someone else can step in and take over and run with is what makes your business really valuable. Okay, next up, you have to be able to market and sell yourself. Now, I don't mean being confident and being able to talk yourself up. I mean, you need to have a unique selling point, a USP as they put it. Now, this doesn't have to be something real, but it has to be something perceived. You have to be known at being great at something. You have to be seen as being trusted. You have to, it's much better, and I say this with a little bit of weight on my heart, but it's the truth. It's much better to be a B-grade photographer who's really well known, well liked, and known throughout the industry and getting jobs than the world's most talented, most skillful photographer that no one's ever heard of. In business, you're much better off being the first one. I would say if you're a good photographer with okay business skills, spend more time developing your business skills than your photography skills, and you're more likely to develop a long-term, financially successful business. Okay, the next one is a little bit contentious. The client is always right. Now, first of all, of course, no, they're not always right, but they are the client, and what they want should be what you're giving them. Now, there's a lot of discussion about how that all really fits in reality. Of course, your role is there to educate them, to give an opinion, to give advice, but at the end of the day, if you're directed to produce A, B, and C, and that's what you're commissioned on, you bloody well better deliver A, B, and C. It's a job, you're giving your services, and you're meeting their requirements. And don't expect straight off the bat that because you're the photographer, your artistic vision is going to be upheld as the paramount thing. Over time, as you become an industry leader and people approach you because they want your vision, then sure, expect that. Or once you've worked with someone a lot of times and you really have a good working relationship, then yeah, you can push it more and more. But at the end of the day, the client is paying you, they have a goal and objective. Whether or not their overall campaign is successful or not isn't really the goal. You need to be clear about what you're delivering and then deliver it. Okay, another key thing is you need to take action. That's the most important thing in business and potentially in life. Make plans, look at alternatives, weigh up the odds, but then eventually you need to actually take action. You need to go out there and do it. You're not going to be a successful professional photographer until you start doing it professionally. Act the way a professional should act, and you start to become that person. Now, if you're a generalist photographer, a lot of people will advise, say yes to everything, then work out how to deliver on it later. Not bad advice. But if you're a specialist and you're trying to develop yourself in a certain niche of photography, you need to be really careful about what jobs you take on, even if they're time for print jobs where no one's getting paid. If you keep doing the same thing again and again and again, that's great if you want to specialize in that sort of thing. But if you just kind of by chance work your way into a corner, you can still be pigeonholed, become known for something, and find it difficult to get work in any other area. If you keep doing discount work, but eventually you want to build yourself up to being an upper market service, it's going to be difficult. Okay, now the final thing is know your gear. And notice I'm not saying have the best gear. You do not need to have the best gear to be a fantastic professional photographer. You need to have gear that is suitable for the work you're doing and appropriate. There are guys down on the boardwalk who are great at dealing with couples who sell, romantic little pictures with their $100 camera and make a fortune from it. So don't think that you need to spend $50,000 to get into the game. That said, if you're doing billboards, you may need to have much more high-end equipment. But the most important thing is know your gear absolutely inside out. You don't want to be on a job discovering things or hitting limitations of your equipment or not knowing how to do something when you're on a job. Okay, so to repeat, passion and skill aren't enough. Passion is vital, it'll keep you going through the hard times when you might want to give up and quit. The love of photography can help pushing you forward. That's true in any field of professional endeavor. And skill, obviously, you need to be able to deliver the goods, but as I've said, being a fantastic business and marketing person can be more crucial to success than being the world's best photographer, as cynical as that may sound. Okay, so to refresh, the 6 points that I make are, you need to have good business skills. You need to be able to market and advertise yourself. You need to have excellent communication skills. You need to deliver on whatever it is you promise to deliver to the client. You have to be in action. You have to be out there chasing work. The phone is not going to ring. The world's top photographers aren't just sitting back waiting for jobs to roll in. They're approaching the big clients with ideas for campaigns. I guarantee you that's honestly the case. And finally, you need to know your gear inside and out. Whether it's a $100 film camera or a $50,000 digital setup, know it back to front. Everything that you need to do for your style of shooting, it should be second nature. Where's the button? Where's the function? Have the shortcuts set up and have your business systems and your processes all lined up so then everything is just nice and seamless. I hope that's helpful, guys. If you're dreaming of taking the plunge and becoming a professional photographer, make sure you really want it. Make sure you plan. Make sure you know what you're doing, and then go get it. Go for it, guys. This is Matt Granger, that Nikon guy. Until next time, get your gear out.